Hello, and welcome to the presentation about the initiative and referendum process in Arizona. The state of Arizona offers its citizens the unique opportunity to propose new laws or amendments to the Constitution through the initiative process, as outlined in the state's Constitution. By using this process, individuals can actively engage their community and make a meaningful impact through their suggestions and contributions. In Arizona, registered voters can initiate a referendum by collecting signatures and proposing a law or part of a law to be put up for public vote. This constitutional process gives citizens the power to approve or reject legislative actions by exercising their right to vote. By participating in referendums, eligible voters can directly affect the laws that govern their communities and impact the state's overall functioning. In Arizona, in order to propose an initiative, the responsible individual or organization must submit the necessary number of valid signatures from qualified electors to the Secretary of State's office at least 4 months prior to the general election. Regular initiatives need 15% and statutory amendments need 10% of eligible voter signatures. Failing to do so will result in the initiative not appearing on the ballot for the next election. A yes vote indicates a new law or amendment will be enacted, while a no vote means that the current law will remain unchanged. To start a referendum in Arizona, the first step is to create a political committee by using the Arizona Secretary of State's online system or appointing an existing non-candidate political committee to act as the petition sponsor. An application for serial number with the Arizona Secretary of State's office needs to be filed to get the appropriate referendum petition. It's important to make sure that any of out-of-state or paid circulators have registered with the Arizona Secretary of State's office before they start collecting signatures from eligible voters. Lastly, the circulated petitions must be submitted to the Arizona Secretary of State's office before the deadline stated by law. The Secretary of State and relevant county recorders will then verify if enough signatures have been collected to put the measure on the ballot. Initiatives and referendums both aim to involve citizens in the democratic legislative process, but there are differences in how they are created. For a referendum to be placed on the ballot, signatures equal to at least 5% of the votes cast during the last gubernatorial election are required. In contrast, a regular initiative needs 15%, and statutory amendments need 10% of eligible voter signatures. Referendums must be submitted within 90 days after the legislature adjourns sine die, while initiatives must be submitted to at least 4 months before the general election. Creating an initiative or referendum is a difficult task, and it requires significant time, money, and effort. Unfortunately, the success rate is relatively low. Since 1970, 425 initiative petitions have been taken out, but only 16% have made it to the ballot, and only 32 of those were approved by Arizona voters. That results in an overall success rate of just 8%. In the past few years, individuals with better financial means have been given preference over those with more substantial proposals. However, referendums and initiatives do offer various advantages, including promoting unbiased representation, speeding up decision making, and increasing citizens' involvement in government affairs. Direct democracy. Direct democracy allows citizens to have a direct impact on decision-making processes. This system empowers individuals to voice their opinions and participate in the governing of their community. In Arizona and other states, direct democracy is used alongside representative democracy to ensure that all voices are heard and all perspectives are considered. With direct democracy, citizens can actively engage in shaping the future of their society.